Your Vercel API keys, your database passwords, your Stripe tokens, all stored in plaintext. And last week, attackers got access to all of it. The breach started with a Roblox cheat, and it ended with a single unchecked checkbox that left millions of deployments exposed. Here's the attack chain. February 2026. A Context.ai employee downloads Roblox exploit scripts, gets infected with Lumma Stealer malware. Attackers harvest Google Workspace tokens. March. They pivot into Context.ai's AWS environment and steal OAuth tokens from its users. April, they discover a Vercel employee granted Context.ai, allow all OAuth access. Lumma Stealer is an info stealer malware. It harvests browser cookies, session tokens, crypto wallets, and saved passwords from your machine. It's commonly distributed through pirated software and game cheats. In this case, a Context.ai employee ran a Roblox exploit script, and that was game over. Once inside Context.ai, attackers found OAuth tokens for users who had connected the app to their Google accounts. One of those users was a Vercel employee who had clicked Allow All, giving Context.ai read access to their entire Google Workspace. The attackers used the hijacked Google account to access Vercel's internal systems. They enumerated environment variables that were not marked as sensitive. These variables, API keys, database credentials, cloud provider tokens, were stored in plain text. Here's the design flaw. Vercel has a sensitive toggle for environment variables. If you mark a variable as sensitive, it's encrypted at rest and can't be read back from the dashboard. But this toggle is opt-in. If you never toggled it, your secrets were stored in plain text. Most developers never toggled it. After the disclosure, a threat actor using the Shiny Hunter's name posted on BreachForums claiming to have Vercel's internal data, databases, source code, employee records, and demanded $2 million. But plot twist, the real Shiny Hunters group denied involvement, likely an impersonator trying to profit from the chaos. Vercel's official statement breaks it down. What was safe? Sensitive environment variables stayed encrypted. NPM packages were not tampered with. The next.js framework source code was not compromised. What was exposed? Non-sensitive environment variables for a limited subset of customers. That means API keys, database connection strings, and cloud provider tokens, potentially in the wild. This breach exposes a bigger problem. Vercel is your hosting, your CI/CD, your serverless runtime, and your secrets vault, all in one basket. Hacker News called it the concentration of trust problem. One platform gets compromised, and your entire stack is exposed. If you use Vercel, here's your action plan. 1. Open your Vercel dashboard and check every environment variable. If it contains a secret, mark it as sensitive. 2. Rotate every API key, database credential, and cloud token that was stored as non-sensitive. 3. Audit your OAuth integrations. Revoke access for any app you don't actively use. 4. Enable phishing-resistant MFA on everything. 5. Consider an external secrets manager like HashiCorp Vault or Doppler instead of relying on your deployment platform. The real lesson? A developer on Reddit put it perfectly. Secrets should be encrypted by default. Making it opt-in is like making seatbelts optional. And honestly, that's the signal. Every platform that stores your credentials should encrypt by default. Not as a checkbox, not as a premium feature, by default. Since the breach, Vercel has changed new environment variables to default to sensitive status, encrypted at rest. They've also improved the dashboard to make the sensitive flag more visible. Better late than never. But if you already have variables in your projects, you need to go toggle them manually. They're not migrating existing ones. This entire breach started because one person at an AI tool company downloaded a Roblox cheat. One bad download. One allow all OAuth click. One unchecked checkbox. 3 human decisions, and millions of production deployments at risk. The signal is clear: your security is only as strong as the weakest link in your supply chain, and that link might be playing Roblox. Rotate your keys, check your OAuth scopes, and subscribe to stay ahead because the next breach is already in motion.